Alright, so the first one we're going to do is solve for the hypotenuse. Okay, so it says plug in the givens. Okay, so I'm going to label this real fast. A triangle. So that's a leg. Leg. X is my hypotenuse. Okay, remember, the hypotenuse is always going to be C. Okay, so hypotenuse is always C. Always, always, always. Okay, so we're going to plug this in. So we have 10 squared plus 8 squared equals x squared. Okay, so it says simplify the left side. Okay, we're just going to do the left side because there's nothing to simplify on the right side. Okay, so we have 10 squared is 100, 8 squared is 64. Okay, so let's simplify that one more time so we get 164 equals x squared. Okay, now it says take the square root of both sides. Okay, so that's an inverse property. So because we have that little x squared, we have to get rid of it. So we do that by taking the square root. Okay, so it's going to end up square root of 164 is equal to x. Okay, and the last step says simplify. Okay, so that means that we need to break this radical down. Okay, so remember, you're thinking perfect squares. Okay, I'm going to go off to the right over here. I'm going to show you all what I'm talking about here. Okay, so when I say we're going to break it down, okay, I want to think, are there any perfect squares that can go into this evenly? Yes. Okay, so you can do 4 times 41. Okay, so that's your perfect square, so that's going to come out front. Okay, so square root of 4 is 2. 41 stays inside, equals x. That's going to be your answer. Okay. Alright, let's do another one real quick. So we're going to solve for the leg on this one. Okay, again, I'm going to start off by labeling the triangle. Okay, you won't have to do this in the future, but for now we're going to label it. Okay, plug in the givens. So we have 8 squared plus x squared is equal to 10 squared. Okay, now this says simplify both sides this time. So we have 64 plus x squared is equal to 100. Okay, subtract. So we're subtracting that 64 from both sides. So we get x squared is equal to 36. Take the square root of both sides. That's our inverse property. Okay, then we get that x is equal to the square root of 36. Okay, we need to simplify that. So 36 is a perfect square. So we get x is equal to 6. Okay.